visiting our website. And so next, I would like to share with you our key strategy that was developed by our team back in 2018. So Monica pre-recorded her presentation here, and I'm going to play it right now.
Good afternoon. My name is Monica Esquivel. I'm an assistant professor here in CTAHR in the Department of Human Nutrition, Food, and Animal Sciences. I was also an original member of the Food Systems Design team, and I'll share a little bit of background about the healthier communities through a more sustainable food system efforts on behalf of our group. CTAHR's extension framework for food systems was entitled The Healthier Community Food Systems Through a More Sustainable Food System. Our goal was simple, a food system for a healthy Hawaii, and our endeavor was to link our local food systems to the health of the public to achieve healthier communities for our state. And our big question was, how can we as CTAHR Extension build a healthier and more sustainable food system for Hawaii? And we really saw the intersection of population health and well-being, economic health, and environmental health as predictors for the needs for a sustainable food system. And so why we focused on a food system? Well, the national framework presented by Cooperative Extension Services is in line with our UH institutional missions. And it was really an opportunity to realign and revision CTAHR Cooperative Extension Services. We also did this to address the complexity of our food and health needs, identifying systematic approaches to address community needs, and developing a new way to work together to build community. We also see this as an opportunity to bridge the gap between farm and health, and I think this has only been underscored by the pandemic. And really what we came up with as a working group were 7 objectives for our CTAHR extension framework for food systems. We wanted to ensure that community food security was available for all residents. We think food systems should be community-based, locally integrated, reasonably seasonal in nature, primarily present opportunities rather than problems, and connect health across the layers of the system and be diverse. Based on those objectives, we identified 6 key strategies for our CTAHR extensions framework for food systems. And this was to expand access to affordable and safe local food for all people in the state, increase sustainable production of local food throughout the state by engaging with more farmers, more ranchers, and more producers in producing for our local markets. Our 3rd strategy was to build knowledge, practice, and interest for home food systems, which I also think has happened. Our 4th strategy was to develop sustained funding for people and programs that support local food systems, to identify and build external partnerships to support a food system that promotes public health, and lastly, to measure and monitor relevant data indicators on our foods. So our next steps, things that we've been working on in the past few years, are organizing a college-wide food system asset mapping, conducting some baseline data collection, and investing in food system related projects. And that's where you find this forum is a jumping off point for some of this work. I hope you enjoy the forum, and thanks for listening.
Great. So that's a brief information of our food system working group. And next, Noah will introduce our Associate Dean of Extension, Jack Goldwyn, to give a brief remark.
Yeah, so just want to add to Monica's summary that this working group was initiated kind of as a final effort of Kelvin Sawake, our previous Dean of Extension, before he retired, with the idea that he wanted, this concept and effort to work towards becoming institutionalized and becoming a cornerstone of the CTAHR efforts to support our local food system and health the communities. And so with that comment, I do want to introduce our current Dean of Extension,